everybody, and thanks for joining us on the special presentation of the Bro Report, where we're going to talk about how our fucked up government and fucked up economy is screwing over homeownership for millennials. Now, before we actually talk about a millennial, we have to set up a psychological framework for the modern millennial. Now, there's two types of millennials. The first type had mommy and daddy pay for everything for years, they need safe spaces because their feelings get hurt, and they went to school for a liberal arts degree in fine women's dance movements of the 17th century, and are somehow surprised that their $100,000 in student loan debt with that particular degree bore no job at the end of it. Huge shocker there. And now, funny enough, they all want to be socialists now, and we see how well that's worked out in other countries. America might be pretty fucked up right now, but it is not as fucked up as these socialistic and communistic countries that are literally just like, I don't know, fucking everything up everywhere else. But nobody wants to think about that because it sounds really nice to have someone say they're going to get rid of all your student loans. But that's just one type of millennial. Then there's the other type of millennial. They went to school, they worked on their studies really hard, they got good grades, they were told if you get good grades and go to a good college for a good degree, you'll get a job. So despite their best efforts, they went to college in whatever, STEM degree they wanted to go in or something specific that should have actually gotten them a job. But then they come out on the other side to overly saturated markets, companies expecting you to have a master's degree and start working at an unpaid intern level or then get an entry-level $30,000 a year job on top of whatever student loans you just racked up. So this type of millennials fucked in a totally different way because they did everything right and by the book, but at the end of it, they can't afford to basically eat and live because of their crippling amounts of student loan debt. Oh my God. And then those particular millennials, they hear the worst thing. Oh, well, I did it when I was your age. No, Karen. You went to college in the 70s where you could get a 4-year degree for what would today be $17,000. And right now we're paying $17,000 almost per semester in a lot of colleges. Like, it is considered a cheap school to have $17,000 a year in tuition. So no, Karen, we can't do it the way you did in the 70s. Lay off and know your place. Stay in your lane. Ugh, Karens are so frustrating. So, how's the government involved in all this? Well, most of those student loans have come from the government. They back the loans, they figure out the interest rates for the loans, and basically they hold you captive for it. So right now, America's economy is like off the wall. One day, US and China are friends, the next day they're enemies, and the DOW is just jumping all over the place with it. We've even experienced the recent 210 yield flip switch, whatever it's actually called, which typically signifies a recession. So on top of already being fucked over with like student loans and shit like that, and not being able to find a job that pays you what your value is, now you're dealing with the fact that the country is about to go through the second recession in our actual lifetime as millennials. That gets rid of all trust and faith in the government, which further encourages the I don't think I need to buy a home right now mentality. So it basically just turns into this never-ending cycle. Thanks for tuning into this presentation. Be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on my social media. And catch you later. Peace.